The pattern of parenting in modern times has grown rapidly. From a psychological point of view alone, it is now known that there are more than 21 terms of parenting style. Of course, this number will increase if we expand the scope from a religious and cultural point of view. One of the parenting styles that is interesting to observe is the parenting style of French parents. Citing information from the book Bringing Up Bébé, one American mother discovers the wisdom of French parenting by Pamela Druckerman. French parents have their own secrets for educating their children to avoid tantrums in public, feel comfortable sleeping through the night from the age of 2 months, are responsible for managing allowance for pocket money, and so on.
For the French, married couples can also become parents without losing their identity. This principle is certainly useful for moms to achieve a balance of duties as a woman, wife, and mother. Check it out. Who knows, there is positive information that is suitable for moms and dads to apply to your little one.
Number 1. Ideally, mothers in France have a calm demeanor, are discreet, able to control tasks from home, and are good at making decisions about their families. In France, there is no reason a woman should stop looking beautiful just because she already has children. Number 2. Mothers in France are used to wearing attractive clothes while going about their daily lives to take care of children and the household. They argue that their psychological side can be positively influenced, so that the aspects of life they get run more balanced when they do this. Number 3. Couples in France assume that good parents shouldn't feel guilty if they have time to themselves. For example, evening is parenting time. As much as possible, try to make the situation conducive for children to rest, before the time for adults begins. Number 4. French parents take great care of their children. They look into any health risks associated with the child, to find out what are reasonable precautions. This calmer outlook makes them better at setting boundaries and keeping their children safe. Number 5. The thing most French parents expect their children to have is that they feel good about themselves, and can find themselves. Number 6. Mothers in France always include vegetables and fruits in every child's diet. Number 7. Mothers in France are used to separating when it is time to help their child and when to let their child be independent. Number 8. The French believe that children are rational beings who can control themselves if taught at an early age. Details of boundaries for children are applied in their own sleeping habits, meal schedules, and family rituals.
Number 9. From childhood, children in France are taught to sleep separately from their parents. If the child wakes up in the middle of the night and cries, the mother will wait a while before coming and comforting the child. Mothers in France believe that the pause method is the best way to create a good sleep rhythm for children. Over time, children will get used to sleeping alone. Number 10. Another reason why children in France rarely throw tantrums is that their parents give them the freedom to act and do things independently as the child wants. Parents do not interfere in the affairs of children. They let the children solve problems on their own when they play with their friends.
Number 11. Grandparents do not have a big share in the upbringing of children. If grandparents want to spend time with their grandchildren, they will make time on holidays or weekends. Usually, when they don't get what they want from their parents, children will turn to grandparents. Of course, this habit is not good for a long period of time. Number 12. There is no difference between a child's and an adult's diet in France. So, children are used to adults' food, so they don't have a tendency to be picky about food. One more thing is mealtime. French parents and the whole family can eat together every day, even if only once in the evening or in the morning at breakfast. Number 13. Children in France are taught from childhood to behave politely and always do good to others. For example, greeting neighbors or offering a seat on public transportation to people in need. Number 14. From an early age, children are taught 4 sentences that are important in social interactions, namely, thank you again, goodbye, as well as greetings good morning, good afternoon, and good afternoon. You can add, hello, goodbye, thank you, or, please, words for regular word choices in your little one's daily activities. Number 15. In France, if a 5-year-old can't read, write and count, that's normal. Parents let their children live their childhood by playing, exploring their surroundings, and learning polite and responsible behavior. At the age of 6 years, then they are taught to read, write, and count. Of course, young children are not taught lessons from an early age so they don't experience pressure. Number 16. Parents in France are very strict in scheduling recreation or family holidays on Sundays. They will leave all work and dedicate time only to their children. So if on weekdays they rarely meet their parents, children can expect their presence all day long on weekends. Number 17. Children in France are taught to manage finances from an early age, so they rarely show an exaggerated response if their parents don't buy anything. From the age of 7, children in France will receive a monthly allowance which they can use as they please. Parents can also expressly will not give anything additional other than what has been given. The amount of pocket money will be adjusted according to the age and needs of the child. In addition, they are also accustomed to not asking to buy anything if they are invited to a store or shopping place. Each parenting style has advantages and disadvantages that parents must adjust to the child's character. Imitate and apply the core principles of parenting that are not only positive, but also effective for your little one.